Hello.
Hello.
Different scenery this week.
Back at the van. I mean the side of the van.
So the video is about boating, but we've just moved off the boat for a week as it's come out of the water, so that will be in a future video.
Sorry, I'm stifling a yawn. Sorry. So what have we got this week?
So this week's video was going down through Factory Locks to Bumbleholes, Netherton Tunnel.
Okay.
And then out of Gas Street Basin and towards Farmers Locks. We haven't included Farmers Locks again because we did them a few weeks ago.
Yep.
But we have done a bit on Aston Locks.
Okay.
And there was a bit of a queue and a traffic jam there, wasn't there?
There was just slightly. But you'll have to watch to see.
And then just a short period of time down the weedhatch.
I got head rush.
So hopefully you might find some of it interesting and useful. Please put comments below. I'll get back to you when we can. Any suggestions for anything you'd like to see in the future? And
I haven't had a head chop. It's just bright and all the rest of it. So anyway, it's time to push the button, ring the bell. It's free to you, it's Hash, and everybody all around here, and all your friends and family, and tell them.
See you at the end.
See you later.
We're in the top lock at Factory Locks. Just going to head down towards Netherton Branch and through the tunnel. You'll quite often see dotted around the network these black boxes, which are the CRT monitoring boxes. So they monitor the usage of the locks, the amount of water, and they also provide alerts if there's any issues. And that's how the Canal and River Trust know what's happening out on the waterways from their central control centres. There is more information about this again on our video when we went to the area meeting back in the spring, which the link is below in the description. Netherton Tunnel is one of the few tunnels that is double width, and we have got a boat coming towards us today. First time that we've passed a boat in it. So we'll both slow down and breathe in so that we can pass successfully. We're both right up against our own sides, and there is a couple of foot between us, so there's plenty of space. It takes about 20 minutes, half an hour to get through Netherton Tunnel. We're almost at the end, and all boats board at the end as we go out, which shows how busy it's going to be for the festival this weekend at Bumbleholes. We're going to bring a tight squeeze to get through these boats. We'll just have to breathe in, won't we, so we can fit through the gap. We didn't manage to get any footage of Bumbleholes Festival as it was busy, so we pick up at Gas Street. As we leave Gas Street Basin and go under this bridge, the opposite side of this bridge has the sign on it which says Black Sabbath Bridge, and on top of it, on the street, is the bench with the cutouts of the band Black Sabbath. As we come out from under the bridge, on our starboard side is the International Conference Centre. There's quite often events here, and the last couple of times we've been here there's been graduation ceremonies for university. And on our port side is a large selection of bars and cafes and restaurants which are very popular during the summer months with all of their tables outside. I always love this bridge above us now. It's really pretty with all the flowers in bloom. Also on our port side here is where you can usually hire the electric boats from for day trips, and there's the narrowboat for day trips as well, which takes you up to the Icknield loop, around the loop and back into this basin again. In front of us now you can see the utility arena and the roundabout, and I do believe this is the only roundabout on the canal network. It certainly is the only one we've come across. Please do correct us if this is incorrect. This is where we now turn right onto the Birmingham and Fayre Canal and towards the top of Farmers Locks. There is also a water point here on the port side at the top of the locks, which is handy if you need to fill before you go down. There's also toilets and bins here too, and a CRT office. We are on the Aston lock flight. We've done Farmers this morning. We got going early for us. We got going at 9.
Yeah, we did it very, very right. We thought we were the front of the queue.
We did, and we knew there was a holiday boat behind us, and then 2 sets of boaters that we know from the Erewash Canal behind them.
So we did that in an hour and a half.
We got to Aston,
knowing there was a couple of boats ahead of us.
There's a gentleman single-handling in front of us, so I've been going ahead and helping him. But Daisy's Baking Butty are in front of him, so they've got 2 boats. They've got their liveaboard and their trading butty.
But they're not the 3 boats.
Well, no, they're obviously hand hauling their butty through.
Yeah.
And then there's 3 more boats in front of them. So Aston lock flight is 11 locks, and the holiday boat has just caught us up behind, and obviously there's the Erewash boats behind them. So potentially 10 of the 11 locks are going to have boats in. It's a busy day.
Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of empty one lock, wait for a lock, fill a lock.
So I'm going ahead and helping the gentleman in front where I can. He's going ahead and helping Daisy's Baking Butty. It's all good fun, and it has actually stopped raining at the moment, so that's good.
Don't tell everybody. Right, mush, go fill that lock behind us. In a bit.
There you are, you can just see Daisy's Baking Butty going under the bridge in front of us. Apparently now there is a problem with one of the locks as well. The CRT are there. So we might not get to the end of the flight today. We'll have to wait and see what happens. It is 10 to 2 and we have successfully navigated down Aston Locks. Thankfully the issues were resolved by the time we got there. It was something stuck behind the gate at the second to last lock. The gate didn't quite open fully for us, but we got through okay. So we are just going under Spaghetti Junction.
It is. Looks very much like a lot of concrete and a lot of roads.
We're just going under Spaghetti Junction, and then we're going to head right and up the Birmingham and Fayre towards Linworth.
Right turn.
The rain is very on and off, but it's not cold. So we haven't decided where we're going to stop today. We're just going to keep going until we drop, I think, aren't we? I think we're just going to keep going until we drop, aren't we, today? We haven't really got much of a plan. We've had a couple of suggestions of places to stop, so we'll wait and see how far we get and how we feel. See if we catch up this line of boats again. There is a queue behind us, slowly coming down.
We've lost 2.
Yeah, so Daisy's Baking Butty's stopped for the day. Don't blame them, it's hard work doing putting one through as well. So they've stopped for the day, so I think we're a group of 8 boats now, 3 of which are behind us.
Right, we're just coming to the end of the Great Grand Union as well.
Never a dull moment boating.
Yeah, isn't it just? My arms are sore.
You've got sore arms. I can barely move because I hurt my back yesterday.
In the rain while doing all the locks.
And Paul's just spent 3 hours down the weedhatch.
Yeah. And all we'd done was, what?
Less than 20 minutes we'd be moving. Yeah, we hadn't been moving very long at all. The nice thing was we caught up with Ralph and Julia on Narrowboat Amiga, who we met in Sheffield before we left our mooring in Sheffield, Christmas of 21. In fact, we came out and spent New Year with them, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
20 to 21. So that was really lovely to catch up with them, and we are wintering in similar areas, so we'll see them again over the winter, which will be really nice.
Cool. Catch up with friends. But 3 hours down the weedhatch.
So Daisy's Baking Butty's gone past us. A couple of boats we know from the Erewash Canal have gone past us. So we're now going to go and join the queue to do the rest of the locks for the day.
Yeah. Play catch up.
Hopefully make it to Fayre. We'll see how the day goes. As you can see, Storm Angus is brewing as we stood here recording these.
But my yawn.
And you're still yawning.
I'm still.
Is that interesting, eh?
No, it wasn't that. It's just been a long couple of days with what we've been doing. It's caught up with me.
Next week's video we'll see some of the action at Huddlesford, which was our final organised festival of the season.
Wow, why I'm tired and still yawning.
So we hope you join us for that one. Thank you to all our subscribers who came old and new to Huddlesford Festival. Really appreciate your support.
Old and new, yes, very correct. I was going to say everybody that's joined us.
Yes.
So that's old and new, yes.
It is.
Yeah, you're all right.
So we're just putting together a programme of what we're going to do over the next few weeks leading up to Christmas. Got a few land-based Christmas markets we're going to try out this year, see how we get on with them.
Does that mean standing on my feet?
It does.
On solid ground?
It does.
Way different.
So yeah, we'll get them finalised and we'll put them in the description below so you can see the dates for those. Hopefully by next week we'll be back in the water.
Yay! Okay, so is it another time for that? Push the button, ring the bell, it's free to you and Tash and everybody and your friends, and tell them about us.
See you next week. Have a good one.
Take care.